Hello, my fellow Looney Tunes. I'm Mr. Church. Today we're going to be renovating a shelled out, basically just a shelled out piece of shit, and bringing it back to its former glory. This tutorial is going to be a lot worse than usual, and I know, that's saying a lot. The reason is, renovating houses is difficult work. There are always surprises to uncover that you didn't anticipate, and you have to change your plans. We're going to be building today right near Sunnytop Station in this very tranquil and peaceful, basically what used to be somebody's beautiful house. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's a couple of ways you can put a door on this door frame. If you don't want a foundation in your house, you can put one of these down, try to line it up as best you can, and then wedge a doorway back in there. Now, your best bet is to then remove that, and then you can put the door on, or you can just put a foundation in there, and it will go down. It's a lot easier that way. But if you're going for no foundation, that's what you can do. You can also remove the door frame and just have the door alone there. The way to do that is if you put the door on and then you change this doorway to a wall of any kind that's not a doorway, and then you may delete it, and now you have this door sitting here. I will probably put the door frame back later on, but for now let's continue on pretending we know what we're doing. Throughout this video, you're going to see a lot of stupid things. I had to keep changing my plans based on what was intersecting with what's already here. You gotta be able to be flexible when you're building around a pre-existing structure, because a lot of times there's just shit there that you can't see that's probably underground, and it interferes with basically your entire joy and life, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Now, we're gonna put a line of half walls out here, and I'm using the barn wall because it's frankly the best wall in the game. If you destroy the barn wall, the half wall I mean, it doesn't have the same collision properties as the other half walls, and I learned this from Stole Your Sweet Roll. Go check him out. I'll throw a link for his channel in the descriptions. That guy is so weird. Like, there's no reason why you should know things like that. But to be fair, it's probably better to go subscribe to him, because he's probably going to be making builds with substance that you actually want to look at. And now that you all have left, I can continue to build in peace without you looking over my shoulder and gawking at my mistakes. Well, for example, this half-wall shit, I didn't even need to do that. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna put a porch wall out front later. Also, I'm stacking up this so I can put this wall up there. You can switch this out to a wall and delete it, but this is why I put it in there. If you have it gone, there's like this weird 90-degree perfectly square hole in the wall, which doesn't look remotely realistic. So, like, look, if you look from back here, you can see that gap there is completely square and symmetrical. That's not okay. So I'm gonna put the doorway back in there so that you don't have that hole. But if you want it gone, just remember, just turn it into a normal wall and you can delete it, and then your whole life is complete. I don't know why that roof there is there. I didn't put it there. Someone else did. Yeah, that's what happened. I didn't originally plan on putting a front porch out there, and then I realized it would make my entire life easier if I did, so that's why it was there, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's why I did it, because it looks better. Let's put the roof up. This will be fun. I'm including this very goodly in the tutorial because you guys probably need help seeing how to snap roofs together. Wouldn't want to leave that out, because then how would you know how to do it? We're now going to put the front porch on. This will be fun. Good. There it is. Front porch. I'm going to delete this because I didn't put it there. And then this, because I originally wasn't having a front porch. I did it to hide the gap under the wall. By the way, get these bushes. They're the best thing in the game. Let's continue putting this porch on this build. No! I am not losing my sanity. That's been gone for a while. Let's, yeah, this is looking better and better with each passing moment. Yeah. Let's now finish the roof. I'm using this nasty old green roof because, in my opinion, it looks the most weathered. And, well, look around you. This is a complete garbage pit. And again, let's use the barn wall because it's the best one in the game. There are a lot of YouTubers out there that love this barn wall, like TNG, for example. That's another great builder to check out. He is always talking about how the barn wall looks beautiful and lovely. So I'm sure that's correct. It looks glorious indeed. One of the best looking texture packs in the game. In order to stack poles, you now have to do this, which, if you can hear the barely restrained emotion in my voice, I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's just keep working on this build. It's fine. We now have to stack poles by sandwiching them between upper floors, or sometimes roofs work too, but not always. This is because I am not sure why they decided that would be a good idea. I don't know if it was unintended or not, but it really puts a hole in my bagel. I ended up putting these roofs here in the middle because I couldn't get that little half post to go up there. Also, and this porch wanted to go in there, so I just let it. There you go. You can be in the garbage pit. Here's another example of me complicating my life, and something you don't have to do if you're doing this build. I eventually put a second floor in, which means I could just put these upper walls on that second floor. But originally I wasn't going to put a second floor in, so I made this temporary upper floor to put a wall on, and then deleted it, just so I could have a wall there. If you don't want an upper floor, this is how you have to do it. As there is no bottom foundation to stack walls upwards to that area, get rid of that fucking thing. Holy shit. Why is that still in here? That was a joke. Okay, now there are no more barn pieces, I think, loitering around. Hope not. Don't want to see one. Now, I know you guys are probably getting pissed off watching this, because I was getting pissed off building it. And you can't imagine how pissed off I got editing it. Like, we're talking like 78,000 minutes of me completely undoing everything I just did and redoing it. Why would anybody watch that? If you're watching this right now, I just want to tell you, you do have free will, opposable thumbs. Go subscribe to somebody who can fucking build. This is embarrassing at this point. It's fine. Oh, now my cat's meowing while I'm recording. What? Well, let's just leave that in there. This one is all about being professional. Let's change this out to a porch, since it just wants to be there. Let's see. Go down, please? Please? Wait. What the fuck? I just had something built here. And now this won't go. Wait a second. I think I know what the problem is. Yeah. Well, at least that's resolvable. Get the fuck out of here. If you guys are wondering if my medication was upped It was not. I have not been sleeping a lot though. That might have a factor. And I'm also have a base intelligence of 4. So that's probably not contributing very well to anything either. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys suffering along and pretending that you enjoy watching these videos. I mean, it really helps my ego out, but I can't see what the benefit is for you. So, for all of you lovely viewers out there, thank you so much. I'm sure once I actually sleep, the next video won't make you cry as bad. But see, I keep trying stuff, and then it looks like shit. So then I delete it. Like that. Get the fuck out of here. And then I'll just put this up there. Go, 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 go. Into the hole. That's what she said? I don't know. And I'm going to change these to, like, just normal old wooden bits. Because why not? It looks a lot more blown apart and what have you. And then I changed this roof because I didn't like the green immediately turning into the porch roof because it didn't look good. Not one bit. And believe me, I know what not looking good is. I have a mirror. Let's try put this. Oh fuck. Of course. Thank you. Well, there's no roof in that corner. I ripped this wall out because I got sick of it, and now I'm gonna title this video "Building While You're on Crack Cocaine." I'm not on it, by the way. I am not. I did have a lot of caffeine though, just to be awake for this, so that might be a problem. I think. Okay, let's get rid of that. I don't know what to do for back here. See, it didn't really line up, so I'm just basically burying this wall back here so that no one has to see it. I think what I'll do is add kind of like a second roof looking thing here. Let's see, there we go. And that's fine, that's fine. And you can switch this to other textures like wood or something. I'm gonna keep it this jail so you can still see the original paint through it. I'm pretending that it looks like exposed studs in a wall. I know it doesn't, but my imagination is wild. Let's see, put these down. I sped this part of the video up as fast as I could because it definitely took me hours to place these down. The hitbox for these walls is horrible. And these bushes, again, God's gift to mankind. This is going really well, as you can see. So what you're learning from this tutorial basically is go out to the site that I mentioned, fuck around for 7 hours, and then delete everything that you built, and eventually one day bury it with junk walls. That's basically the build strategy for this one. There you go. Now you can stop watching. What else could you learn possibly, except, oh my god, this guy is definitely worth subscribing to. I'm just kidding about that last part. As my subscriber count dwindles, the build is getting finished. Here's another time where I could have not done what I'm about to do if I had known I was making an upper floor, but again, with the barn wall trick, I want to delete that wall that's underneath this one, but I can't because then this half wall will be unsupported. So I destroy it, and then the game doesn't think it's there anymore, and then I just can get rid of this wall underneath it, and then I just repair the upper wall. If I had just known at this time that I was going to put upstairs, then this half wall would just be sitting on top of the upper floor and everything would be dandy. But I didn't know that. Okay? So I'd appreciate it if you didn't bring it up anymore. Now I'm building an upper floor. I do think that it's helpful to kind of have an idea of what you're going to do before recording videos, but the process of actually making and creating a build is very similar to what's going on in this video, and I think one of the reasons I left it this way is I wanted you guys to see part of the creation process, because I don't just go out there and throw up a build like in my video in 20 minutes. You know, it's a process. You try as hard as you can. It's like raising children. You know, you do your best. Eventually, you see what it's become, and you scrap it all and start. No. Bad analogy. Let's not say that one. No, so it takes time, and you put stuff up, and you take some steps back, and you throw up in your mouth, and you say, whoa, and then you change it into something else. I couldn't put a half wall here, I don't know why, so I put these 2 bits instead, and then I turned them into normal wood, because it looked kind of boarded up, I guess. Pretend. But the building process takes time, and it takes patience, and it takes a lot of caffeine and horse tranquilizers to bring you back down. But there you go. I mean, easy peasy, right? You know. But I did decorate it, so I'll show you. It looks better. Believe me. So that's what it ended up looking like on the outside. I did pile shit up on the front porch. One of the most important things in a build isn't the structure, but it's how the structure assimilates with the location. And the best way to assimilate any structure with a location is by cluttering it up. Whoa, this is a very steep hill. Cluttering it up with in-world garbage items. I would really be happy if they added more garbage items to the item shop, because you can't have too much clutter. I put my vending machine here so that I can sell my Troubleshooter's flamer, and if you want to know how to put shit on a shelf like that, I showed it in my last build video, and also there's a ton of other people that have done it before me. It's pretty simple. But as you can see, I wanted it to look like a completely ransacked and abandoned house that we then put our stuff in. This guy's trying to make some ammo, I guess. He's not going to get very far there. Now, little creatures do spawn. Oh, he's dead. Little creatures do spawn here, like rabbits and frogs. And these cabinets here can have some useful things in them, like 1 piece of duct tape. Out back you can see it's just basically a watchtower hole in the roof thingy-mabob, and then I put some junk walls around the side. I kind of wanted it to look like we semi-fortified it, but mostly we're just kind of occupying the space as best we can, and we moved the garbage that was inside off to the sides to fit our own needs. And let's look upstairs. Yeah, lots of clutter. That is my biggest piece of advice when you're trying to make something feel realistic and in-world, lived in. And you know, it doesn't help to just stop what you're doing and dance to the music that isn't even audible. I don't even know at this point. I can't hear fuck all, so that's probably in my biggest shame, and that's saying a lot. You saw this video. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this build as much as I did, hopefully more, actually, and that you are now able to go recover from what you just saw. Thank you for the support, and I will see you, if you're still alive, in the next one.